Jeff Gunn, author of the Hidden Sounds, Discover Your Own Method on Guitar series. And I'm very excited to share some good news with you that I'll be embarking on a cross-Canada tour in May of 2014. And along the way, I'll be visiting stores like McQuade, Steve's Music, St. John's, and delivering a number of guitar workshops based on my series. The kinds of things we'll be covering include how to use positioning, artificial harmonics to enhance your playing, as well as lessons learned from imitating other instruments on guitar, like the DJ record scratch, how to simulate the sounds of the banjo, etc., etc. And we'll also be exploring how you can use percussive techniques on the guitar to enhance your playing as well. The tour is going to be sponsored by McQuade, Steve's, and St. John's, as I mentioned, and there'll be prize giveaways from D'Addario Canada, Godin Guitars, as well as Mayfor Music Wear, and here, Brims, where we happen to be filming today as well, too. So we'll see you on the road. And what we're going to cover today is artificial harmonics on the guitar. You can find these lessons in Book 1, Developing a Musical Vocabulary on the Guitar. Okay. Now, how do we get the sounds of artificial harmonics? Well, what we want to do is we want to form the chord with our fingering hand, and then what we're going to do is we're going to count up 12 frets with our strumming hand. We're going to take the index finger and place it immediately over or directly over the fret bar. And then I'm going to take my thumb and pluck the string like this behind it. And what we're going to do is, as long as we keep a 12 fret difference, we can sound these artificial harmonics. So I'm counting up. If my finger is at the 3rd fret, I'm going to sound it at the 15th. If my finger is at the 5th fret, I'm going to sound it at the 17th. And then so forth. This one's at the 5th fret, so 17th. This finger here is on the 4th fret, so I'll do that at the 16th. And then my first finger is barring the 3rd fret, so it will be sounded at the 15th fret. And it sounds like this if I play it one more time. Now I can do the exact same thing if I keep a 7th fret difference as well. And we get a sound like this. If I'm at the 3rd fret, I want to count up to the 10th, and I'm going to pluck the string there. If I'm at the 5th fret, I'm going to count to the 12th fret. Okay, so it would sound like this, keeping a 7th fret difference between the fingering hand and the strumming hand. So you can see that you can create a number of different sounds using the exact same fingering hand but switching up the strumming hand while sounding artificial harmonics. So if I was going to go between the two, I might want to add another variable, which would be adding in my ring finger and striking the artificial harmonic and then the open string like this. So it would sound like this. Now if I play it in time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it would be played like this. Now, how about if I mix the 12th fret ratio with the 7th fret ratio? Let's see what happens. And you can hear the different sounds we get through playing that. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at percussion on the guitar, which you can explore in Book 3 of the Hidden Sounds series, Exploring Percussion on the Guitar. Now if I take a simple G major chord, we'll stick with this one, which we used a moment ago with the artificial harmonics. And what I'm going to do is form the chord here, the G major, and I'm going to take my strumming hand with the face of the palm like this, and I'm going to simply hit the strings like this. Now if I want to add a beat to this, the way I can think of it is I can practice by going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And if I add the chord now, it would sound like this. Okay, what I can also do is I can develop this idea further by adding 1E and 2E and type of a pattern. This is going to require that I do a hammer-on technique with my fingering hand like this. So you can practice like that first, just striking and getting a chord sound. Now if we combine that with the strumming hand, the way we could start this pattern, and I'll break it down for you, the counting in a moment, is to strike the strings like this, and then do a hammer-on, strike the neck of the guitar back to the open strings with the hammer on, and the way we count it is like this: 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and like that. If we speed it up, it sounds like this. Now note that on the anda of each beat, we're actually striking the open strings before we're coming down with the hammer on, forming the G major chord. So one way you can practice this technique is just to go open like that. Now when we combine that with our pattern, we get this. Sped up, it sounds really interesting. And so forth. The song I'm about to play is called Candle Lanterns, and it uses artificial harmonics as well as percussive techniques. Enjoy.